All right, okay. We've got our next line back to knife bracket. Kifty versus second 120. We've got the mod representation. We love mod representation. Will it be enough? Will the mod status be enough to take the win though? On paper, we do see that second has a bit of a stat advantage, slightly higher in TR. But obviously we've
Oh yeah, I
that's
completely
wild.
forgot about that. It's
I
okay.
had heard about this.
Imaginary voice has told me that Kifty is currently learning how to play on keyboard. I mean, I guess I could send them a controller, but it's a bit late now.
I mean, I respect the effort though. That's some dedication. All right,
I
we're starting off.
I
Both
don't
players,
think I could ever manage that.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
well,
we're going
straight into
straight
there.
in.
No warm up. Both players looking for this nice 9-0. Kifty skimming a little bit. Um, building up the well nicely though, and they are going to get this nice Tetris. Um, second able to cancel it down, and um, we'll kind of transition into this very clean stack. I shouldn't have said anything.
It's okay. They can still handle this. They've got
So
everything that they need for a good down stack, unless they misdrop. I mean,
it's the commentator's curse. The second you say anyone's doing well, it all goes wrong.
oh dear. But it's all right though. Second's garbage is currently a little bit messy, so unless they suddenly decide to apply pressure just quite greedily, then there's no like threat to Gifty right now. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Second's still
this. Look at this
trying to
board
figure out how
state.
to do the down stack though.
Yeah, and
Oh
so
no,
choosy.
the
And even
misdrop.
that misdrop. Yeah, he's not gonna be
Oh,
able to get down there, and Kifty will take the first point.
all right, round two. Let's see what they get out here. Both players going for the 9-0 though.
Seems like a staple of the gameplay here. Uh,
It's all right. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
for good reason as well. I think it is, especially at a lower ranks. It is a really good way to learn the fundamentals of Tetris. Right? You learn
It's
how to keep an even stack. You learn how to um just just generally stack cleanly. I think it's such a valuable skill, and a lot of people um a lot of people never learn like the fundamentals and find it a lot harder to progress in later ranks.
Yeah, it's something that I've been teaching quite a lot of people is just, for the love of God, do not learn an opener until you are like at least S rank. Because if you decide to say, oh no, I want to learn how to do like DT cannon at B rank, like yes, you will climb, but you will also not know how to stack.
Yeah.
Therefore, you will
Oh,
climb to say like A rank, A plus rank, and then you'll be going against opponents that can now survive your DT cannon, and you don't have a mid game to follow up with.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something. I mean, I personally was very guilty of. My response to "Oh no, people are surviving stick spin" was learn how to stick spin faster.
Oh no.
Which, works to a point, but you hit like SSU, and then it kind of just stops working. So I've had to actually like spend a while trying to learn how to downstack. Look at this downstack from second, almost a full board downstack there. And Kifty living it, able
It's
to find a
okay.
downstack of their own.
Kifty
The
Stack
game
is
will go
looking
back to
very clean at the minute. It has a lot of opportunities if they can find them. Nice little
finds that
10
nice
spike.
combo into the Tetris.
Can they find a kill? 4 second gets out. Second is very close to getting out now. There is
They are
nothing
very
happening
close.
with Kifty.
Yeah, and
This
Kifty
is going to
not
cause problems.
not sending everything, wasting two eyepieces. Not really what you want to see, but at least they're still alive. And second will get down with the double Tetris. Yeah, Kifty now on the back foot themselves.
It's okay. They've definitely got to solve out of this one. Can Will they burn the eye? Okay, they burn the eye a little bit later, but it still works. Second
Second does
is
find the combo to downstack it himself though, and looks
the
like
garbage on
we'll
second side is actually pretty messy, so if Kifty can apply some pressure, they could be in serious trouble.
yeah, they're gonna need to work pretty hard to get through some of this garbage. Looks like it's kind of just all over the place. Finds a nice
Mm,
T-spin mini, but
That's it.
doesn't continue the back beyond that.
Second has been given the time to downstack, so now he is almost given free reign to go back on the offensive.
Right, and we see this 9-0 coming out again, and we might be about to see some pretty clean Tetrises coming to play. Finds two of them, not able to take a third. Takes a triple instead. But we'll have this nice garbage in their first column. Will lead pretty nicely into just another 9-0.
Just needs to find a few more eyepieces here.
And we're starting to see, you might notice, we're starting to see the margin time kick in here about minutes into the round. And we'll see the pieces speeding up, but also the damage increasing as well. Um, and that'll keep going until one of them does top out.
I mean, second is currently higher, but at the same time, they also have more potential on their board, in my opinion.
Currently higher up, but also seem to be struggling a little bit with the speed. But
There we go. Makes a little bit of mess on the board to get to the eyepiece early, or not the eyepiece, the well, I mean, which I would have said is actually a good idea. They managed to resolve that mess incredibly quickly. However, now they're going to have to try and find some form of pressure to keep Kifty from getting out of all of this.
Kifty is going to find the Tetris to downstack himself though, and we're kind of very much again at a bit of a neutral state. Both players not finding too much damage, but also stacking pretty cleanly, and just generally kind of downstacking for their life a lot. You get the
It does
180
seem to
from
be a very defense-heavy game right now.
yeah, both players looking more to try and keep themselves on the board than send a lot of damage, which I feel like at some point is pretty good. But Kifty finding this really nice downstack.
Oh, I'm loving this
Second,
downstack.
second with the response though, and that's a lot of damage. Is gonna top Kifty out. Second takes the first point.
All
All
right,
right,
we have a PCO. Doesn't quite find the solve, but they do convert it to a nice little T-spin.
yeah, we got some very clean stacking here. Finds another T-spin. Chooses to upstack some more. Oh, Kifty, bit too much damage for them to deal with, and second will take a second point. Second takes a second point.
No, no comment. No comment.
It's in the name, couldn't resist.
But either way, though, we have 9-0 from second, stacking incredibly high, like dangerously high. Meanwhile, Kifty has got a little bit of a mess on their not the left-hand side, the right-hand side. They're definitely going to have to deal with that quickly, though. Otherwise, this is going to become fatal. Ooh, the J misdrop.
Disrupt forced to waste an eyepiece in order to deal with their stack, but
Oh
oh no,
no, not another one. I was going to say that was still a solvable downstack, but I think that J just sealed their fate.
yeah, the second misdrop over the well was a bit too much to deal with.
Either way, though,
Right,
we got a nice clean 9-0 coming out this time. Second, meanwhile, is currently utilizing the fifth column.
finds this really nice T-spin setup here. It's gonna be able to
Ooh,
combo into the Tetris.
lovely.
That's a lot of damage.
I really like that conversion there.
Yeah, almost one attack per piece again as well. We're seeing some kind of crazy efficiency from some of these players here.
I'm sorry. What was the cap against Spoonie? Was it like S plus or was it X? I'm not sure.
Absolutely, both players are playing incredibly strong. We're seeing this really nice downstack from second as well. Kifty looking for the downstack of their own, needs their eyepiece on the right, able to find it, and able to get some skims, but that's gonna be a bit too much damage, and second will take the win 5-2.